Hi everyone, welcome to Rachel Pichler Yoga. If we haven't met before, my name is Rachel, and today we're going to do a nice short and sweet upper body focused flexibility practice. So find just a little bit of space to move and let's get started. So let's begin today in child's pose. So you can come over onto your hands and knees. And then bring your knees out nice and wide, your big toes together. Sending your hips back towards your heels, push into your palms a little bit. And then before you start to melt it all the way down, we're gonna bring our right arm underneath our chest. So let your palm face up and then melt your chest down. Maybe rest your forehead, maybe rest your cheek. But just let gravity take your chest, pull it down towards your mat. Feeling the love through the right arm and shoulder, maybe even the upper back. And if you need to relax your right arm a little bit more, just wiggle your fingers around a few times. Close your eyes, find your breath. And just take this time to let go of your day, your week. And let's just slow down a little bit. So let's take one more breath on this side. Then use an inhale to slowly lift your chest, just enough so you can take your arm out from underneath. And let's switch sides. Left arm sliding under, palm facing up, and melt it down. Try to rest your cheek or your forehead. Try to let your chest just melt down. If you feel like you're pushing into your right hand a little bit, almost like you want to keep your chest lifted slightly, just relax that arm completely. See what happens when you just let gravity take your chest. Awesome work, you guys. Stay for a breath. And then use an inhale to slowly lift your chest back up. And you can lift your hips as well and bring your knees in so that you are in tabletop. Maybe take a little hip rock, a little shoulder roll. And then we're gonna do the same thing, but reaching our left arm out in front, keep your hips high and slide your right arm underneath. Palm facing up again. Drop your right shoulder all the way down. Rest your cheek or maybe your forehead. And same thing, just let gravity pull the chest. Awesome work, you guys. Using an inhale, slowly lift your chest back up again, just enough so that you can reach your right arm out in front. Switch sides, left arm sliding under, palm facing up. Keep your hips nice and high. Drop your shoulder, rest your cheek. Relax. Just feeling the love through the upper body today. Awesome job, you guys. Use an inhale and slowly lift your chest again. Come back into your tabletop. Take a little shoulder roll if you need, maybe a little hip rock side to side. But we're gonna move along here. So you might scoot your knees out just a little bit wider. We're going to be bringing our left arm out in front again, but this time trying to bring our right shoulder as close to our left knee as we can. So kind of reach out with the left arm a little bit, but more importantly, maybe your hand ends up over on the side more. Try to bring your right shoulder as close to your left knee as you can get it so that we can add a twist into the shoulder opener. Let your palm face up. Let your hips stay high. Rest your cheek. Melt it down. And then instead of letting the left shoulder also fall towards the floor, let's try to open it up. And you might walk your hands above your head, keeping your fingertips on your mat or on the floor beside you, and just trying to open the chest so that you can get a twist. Push into those left fingertips a little bit. Let your right palm stay facing up maybe. And you might even, if you do have your eyes open, you might even be looking up above you instead of over to the left side. Nice job, you guys. Stay for a breath. And then use an inhale to slowly move and lift up and end up back in your tabletop. And you can take a little hip rock, a little shoulder roll, whatever you need. And then we are going to switch sides. So I said originally to reach your arm out in front, but it was over to the side. If I'm being honest, my right hand is going to come over to the side so that we can bring the left shoulder towards that right knee as best we can. Let your palm face up. Drop your shoulder as low to the ground as you can get it. Ideally, it's touching the ground. Rest your cheek or your head. Lift your hips. Maybe they're stacking right above your knees. And then you can start to open the chest. Push into those right fingertips. Your fingertips might stay right beside you, or they might walk over so they're above your head, back on your mat. And maybe even shifting the gaze upwards if it feels right to do so. And just breathe wherever you are. Awesome work, you guys. One more breath. And then use an inhale to slowly come back all the way up into your tabletop. Take a little shoulder roll, a little hip rock, whatever you need. Awesome job, you guys. All right, let's reach both of our arms out in front now. Nice long arms. Take that bend out of the elbows as best you can. Maybe even spread your fingers nice and wide. But let's keep our hips high and then melt our forehead down. And the chest down. Theme of the day, melting the chest down most of the time. You might rest your forehead or you might rest your chin, feeling some length through the front of the neck for your puppy dog. But soften your shoulders. Let gravity pull the chest down. Nice job, you guys. Use an inhale. Slowly lift your chest up a little bit. Come onto your forearms. You can kind of keep your elbows out where they were. Bring your palms together and then start to lift your hands. So look forwards to your hands, still in our puppy dog here, but we're going to lift our hands up. Lift your hands up above your head. Melt your forehead down again, or maybe your chin and your chest. But feel the difference here. Do you get into your triceps or your upper back a little more? Is it all shoulders? Maybe you'd rather bring your hands back down and just do the traditional puppy dog, arms out long. Awesome work, you guys. Let's let our hands go back if they're still lifted. And use an inhale to lift the chest. And find your way back into your tabletop. So good for those shoulders. Take a little shoulder roll if you need. And then cross your ankles. Let's have a seat. Just in a nice comfy seat. Whatever that's going to look like for you. But sitting nice and tall, placing your hands on your knees or in your lap. Close your eyes. Take a nice big inhale. With the exhale, just let your chin fall down towards your collarbone, bringing the length into the back of the neck. And if you want a little bit more, you could rest your hands on the back of your head, just there for some extra weight. Resist the urge to pull your head down. Just let your arms kind of sit there. And if you did place your hands on your head, just let them fall back down towards your knees or your lap. And let's use an inhale and slowly start to lift the chin. Keep your eyes closed. Bring your hands to your knees if they're not already there. Lengthen your spine again with an inhale. As you exhale, slowly turn your chest over towards the right side for a twist. Maybe your left hand finds your right knee. And with an inhale, bringing your chest forwards. Exhale, twist the other way. Maybe your right hand finds your left knee. Awesome, you guys. Use an inhale. Find your way back through center. Bringing your hands back to your knees or your lap, or maybe bringing your hands together in front of your heart. Feel free to keep your eyes closed for a few more moments, but that is it. That is all. It was short. It was sweet. I hope that you enjoyed our practice together today. Thank you so much for joining me. And until next time, namaste.